Right, the following video outlines the prophecy that was given through this channel on November the 26th. It was concerning the October 7th massacre in Israel. It was the October 7th massacre, and it was speaking of how this massacre was the dragon going after the woman. It was a whole teaching on Revelation 12, and during that teaching, the prophecy was basically that now you've seen the dragon go after the woman. The scripture goes on to say in Revelation 12 that the dragon then goes after the offspring, and it was, word to the effect that the next attack will be the Christians. The dragon next now he's gone after Israel. Next is going to be the woman. It's going to be the seed of the woman, the offspring, which is now the Christians. So October 7th we saw the massacre, and now in Russia, in Moscow, we've seen March 22nd, the prophecy has been fulfilled, and a very similar style massacre has taken place in Russia. Prophecy fulfilled. So the two videos, you're going to see the prophecy, and then you're going to see the fulfillment in the next video. This is Revelation 12. The dragon goes after the woman, because the woman in Revelation 12 represents the nation of Israel. And when the church needs to get ready, because the next phase, when you see Christians need to get ready, because when you see anti-Semitism, Jew hatred, right, the nation of Israel being persecuted, this is the woman. This is the dragon going after the woman. But then what does it say later? The dragon went after her offspring. When the woman is given protection, he goes after the woman's offspring. Who is the woman's offspring? The church. The offspring of Israel. Israel gave birth to the church. The first Christians were Jews. The first Christians were Jews. The root, as Romans 11 states, the root. The first Christians were Jews. And so the offspring of the woman is the church, and the dragon, he goes after the church. So when you see, that's the next, when you see the persecution of Jews, and you see anti-Semitism and all this hatred of Israel, keep your eyes open, because next is going to be, he's going to go after the believers who are the seed of the woman.
We should all be in mourning for the 137 dead of the Crocus City Concert Hall massacre on Friday 22nd of March 2024 in Moscow. It's almost a copycat of the Bataclan massacre in Paris 9 years ago, but more of that later, as we remind ourselves of various recent Islamic attacks. Then pray for the men of war to lay down their arms in Ukraine and concentrate on the real enemy. Here's what we know. ISIS-K, an Islamic State offshoot claiming to be from Khorasan, an ancient province extending across Afghanistan, Iran, Turkmenistan and Tajikistan, has claimed responsibility for the Crocus atrocity. It boasted its fighters attacked a large gathering of Christians. 4 suspects, citizens of Tajikistan, have now appeared in court in Moscow charged over the attack. TASS state news agency identified them as Said Akrami Murdali, Talibzion Miroziev, Shamsidin Fariduni and Mohammed Subir. On Sunday, Islamic State released footage of the attack, corroborating their claim to have masterminded the slaughter. Bodycam footage from one of the 6 gunmen shows the murderers walking towards Crocus City Hall with automatic guns. "Bring the machine gun, kill them, have no mercy," says one of them. Another says, "The infidels will be defeated if Allah wills." He signs off with the all too familiar Muslim chant for "Allah is the greatest," which of course he isn't. Apparently, the United States had prior info of the attacks and tried to warn their citizens in Moscow and their intelligence counterparts, but Al Jazeera says Russia thought the warnings were propaganda and ignored them, while now seeking illogically to blame Ukraine for the massacre.